Hello dear 8th graders, how are you? I hope everything okay with you. Today there is no video, no Mr. Romeo in the video, but you have my voice, my beautiful voiceover going to the internet. Just kidding guys. Let's go right now talk about parallel lines and perpendicular lines. I think you remember our class today, just a recall and remember to study, use this video for your future studies. Guys, parallel lines. Parallel lines in geometry, geometrically speaking, definition it is lines that never intersect. As you can see here, let me show here my laser pointer. Okay, here. As you can see, the lines never intersect geometrically. But Mister, our class is algebra. Let's talk about algebraically. Algebraically, guys, how do we know if two lines are parallel? They have the same slope. As you notice over here, they have the same slope. Remember guys, I showed to you there in Desmos. You can do it by yourself. Open the Desmos, write down those equations over here, and you see the parallel lines over there. And what is perpendicular, mister? Perpendicular in geometry, geometrically speaking, I'm talking about lines that intersect at the 90 degrees angles. Do you remember guys, when I touch exactly intercept like 90 degrees angles, there is a perpendicular lines. And algebraically, mister, let's talk about algebraically. Algebraically speaking, how do we know if two lines are perpendicular? It's about the slope again, but remember they have a negative or opposite reciprocal slope. Okay, when I have opposite reciprocal slopes, there is a situation of perpendicular. But what is a reciprocal slope, mister? What is the opposite reciprocal slope? It means a fraction, as you can see here, a fraction, flip it. Remember, when you flip the fraction, and the signs are switched. Okay, when you switch the sinus and you flip the fraction, it is a negative reciprocal slope. As you notice here, number 2, 2x plus 1, my 2 is my slope. The reciprocal is 1 half. I flip 2 by number 1 will be numerator, number 2 will be denominator right now. And the opposite was positive, right now is negative. Great. And here we did in the classroom some examples for the opposite reciprocal. Here guys, we have some problems we solve over here. Let me solve here number 3. Remember, the first thing to do, you need to find out the slope. Remember to label it. Here's x, y1, x, and y2. Great, let's find the AB slope over here. AB, my slope, it is y1, number 8, minus my y2, it is 6, over my y number 1, my x number 1 is negative 1, my y number 2, my x number 2, it is negative 2. Great, let's solve over here. 8 minus 6, it is 2. And negative 1 minus 2 is negative 3. And my slope, as you see here, negative 2/3. And my CD slope, it is my y1, sorry, is 2 minus my y number 2, it is 3, 2 minus 3, over my x number 1 is negative 1 minus my x number 2 is negative 3. 2 minus 3, negative 1. Negative 1 minus 3 is negative 4. Negative divided by negative is a positive, 1/4. Guys, do I have any relation, negative 2/3 and 1/4? No, any. That is why it is neither. Great. But here, number 4, if I solve it, my AB, my slope, it is, remember to label it, x, y, x, y. The first one is number 1, the second one is number 2. My AB, it is y1, 3, minus my y2, 4, over my x number 1 is 2, my x number 2 is negative 1. Remember, negative, when you have a negative number, remember to use parentheses. 3 minus 4, negative 1. 2, negative times negative, positive. 2 plus 1, 3. Negative 1 divided by 3. Negative divided by positive, negative. Negative 1/3. And here my CD. My CD it is M equals my X number 1. My X number, oh sorry, my Y number 1 is 3 minus my Y number 2 it is 6. Over my X number 1, negative 5. My X number 2 it is negative 4. Remember to use parentheses over here. Great. 3 minus 6, negative 3. Great. Negative 5 2 minus positive. Negative times negative positive. Negative 5 plus 4, negative 1. Negative divided by negative is positive. 3 divided by 1, the result is 3. And as you notice, guys, between those numbers here, my first slope is negative 1/3. The opposite reciprocal, the opposite will be positive, and the reciprocal, I will change numerator and denominator. Okay, I will flip it. If I flip, I got a 3 over 1, or just 3. They are perpendicular. That's why they are perpendicular. Great. We solve over here some problems. Right now, let me give you given equations. Guys, we did number 9 and 10. Number 11 and 12. 11 is easy, guys. Negative 1/3. Do I have any relation negative 1/3 and 1/3? No, any. Just the change, just the opposite, but not the reciprocal. Then it is neither. Remember? And 12. 12, guys. Here, I need first solve for y. Remember to solve it for y. Let's move this x by opposite. Negative x. It is 6y equals 30 minus x. You divide by 6 because I wanted this not having 6 divided by 6 is 1. Y equals 30 divided by 6 it is 5. And the keep is negative 1/6 x. Great, I got the first one. And the second one, let's divide everything by 3. By 3, by 3. If I divide it by 3, it is y. If I divide by 3, it is 6. If I divide by 3, it is 2. Well, 6x, don't forget the x, okay? 6x minus 2. Great. Guys, look for the slope. Let me see the slope. Let me analyze the situation here. My slope is negative 1/6. And here is 6. Oh, mister, they are perpendicular. Why, guys? They have the opposite reciprocal. Yeah. They are opposite reciprocal. Then they are perpendicular. Great. Guys, the same situation happens over here. You need just to move. Remember to solve for y and you analyze this will be very simple. Great, guys. Here's our lesson today. I think you understand a little bit. If you have any question, you can mail me. Bye-bye.